Hello guys. Hope you're having a great no day. All right. Yesterday we were talking about what's that? The basics of Java, and that's actually a requirement for you to do some JScript projects. Also, even if you don't know Java, there's another way which you can actually make Android apps. It's just using the HTML template. An example, it's this one. Let me just create app 2. In this app 2, we actually use pure we actually use pure HTML. As you can see, it's just pure HTML, nothing fancy, except something new. Like here we actually have the on stats, and also here on the app.load, on the onload function we actually have the app.stat. Yeah, I guess that's something new. But in case you want to use, if you want to get the best of Droidscript, I'd recommend you knowing some JavaScript. Right. So now, apart from that, you also have multiple access to your Droidscript projects. Like for example, you have Wi-Fi, you have Bluetooth, camera, GPS, SD card usage, SMS, email, internet, and there are also many other components. And a way to now build a Droidscript project, a native Droidscript project, is by clicking here, click on new, then click on, or give it a name, we'll call it app in this case, and then again, as I showed before, there's HTML and there's also the native one, and that's the one we'll spend most of the time building applications. Now click on it, then voila, you have made an app known as app. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Okay, and the way you can open it in JScript is just by clicking it once, then it will open. I'm sure it will be a simple hello text. Yeah. Now, in case you want to view the code in JScript, you just have to long press it, then click on edit. Yeah, and there it gives us a simple layout of the app which says hello. And in case you want to run it within your editor, click on this button. Yeah, click on it, then it will still do the same. Run. Voila, there we have it. Now, if you notice, every Droidscript project that we made, like the first time I made app 1, app 2, and app 1, sorry about this. Okay, they all have the same similar icon. Okay. Yeah, they all have that same similar icon. But let's say now you want to change your icon. So what you can do is go back into your editor, and just right here there's something known as assets. Click on it. This is now your assets folder, where all your asset files will be stored, or folders, whatever you prefer keeping in here. So click on this add, then add obviously downloads, then in downloads, okay, we have this. I have this file. It's a file.png. Get it? It will be stored in your what's this? IMG. Yeah, it will be stored in your IMG folder. I'll show you what this is in a minute. But the thing is this, just importing that file won't do anything to your app. It will still have the same default app icon. So this is how you change it now. The name of the app was app, so now that should also be the name of your assets, of the PNG file, and make sure it's a PNG file. So here we go back into assets, then we long press this until it brings in rename, then we name it into app. Don't forget that the name of the app was app, so even here the name of this PNG file should be app. And like that, Droidscript now will know, like, oh, okay, so he wants me to change the icon. Yeah. And then the other thing you guys are trying to talk about now, it's the measurement in Droidscript. Due to the fact that we have multiple devices, it's pretty hard to keep track and how to size them up. Like you won't. Okay, it's just hard to size them up using pixels or SPs. It's pretty hard. So JScript brought in a nice way of measuring things, and that's using the decimal fraction. Like for instance, if you look at this, okay, we'll use the background. If you look at this background, okay, we'll just use the same text. Oh, we'll just create a new button. Let's create a button. We'll call it button, and dot add button. Okay, we have lay, and then we have, we'll just create button. Okay, button. Right. Okay, we have this button that I've just created there. That's the default size, to just resize according to the text. So the decimal fraction measurement, it's between 0 and 1, any number between 0 and 1. 1 meaning it's a full screen, so the full width in this case, like here, it's actually the full width. And then if you had to go with 0.5, now that's just half the screen. This doesn't only work for width, it also works for width. It also works for height, 0.5. Yeah, see, it also works for height and width. So that's how the measurements are done. And now let's talk about the app events in Droidscript. Droidscript has quite a number of app events. Like for example, if this itself is on start, this is called every time when you start your app. Like, you think of it as the last function that runs when you make your project. It's like if you have ever done any programming in Java, there is that main function. Yeah, the main function is like the last function that's code. So like start your project, or if you have done any actual Android development code, there's that on create. That on create is equivalent to this on start. So we also have the on back, like when you press the back button. We have the on resume, when your app goes to the background, but then you resume it like this, but then you do like that. Now it has been resumed. And we have the on pause. On pause is like this. Now the app is paused, it's resumed. A good example is this. Let's try a let, and it will say hi, and then when it's paused, it will bring up like a pop-up which says I've been paused, app.pop, show pop-up, and then the message will be on pause. Okay, so look, there's where's like a pop-up? It will be showing. Where are you, pop-up? Oh, okay. Oh, because I haven't run the project. Yeah. Let me run it first. Okay, now let me pause it. Now there, on paused, and then the moment I resume it, the alert hello. Yeah. So yeah, so those are some app events. And there is this object. You can just put on top of everything. This object, it's known as the, I don't really know what it is, but I can just call it config. Yeah, or CFG. This object has some properties. Like for example, it has light, in case you want to turn your whole app into light mode or light themed. So you look at it, it's now light themed. See, or light themed. And it also has halo, dark is the default. So yeah, so as hello, I guess it's a default. And then dark, how is dark again? Dark, right. Dark looks better. Okay, yeah. And also has portrait, landscape, in case you want your thing to be landscape. There's also material UI, the premium one for premium users, like in case you want your app to be configured to use the premium premium components, those premium UI material UI components. It also has game in case you want to build your game from the start, like using the game view. Yeah, it also has that. Then the other thing that JScript offers are plugins. Like unfortunately I'm not connected to any internet, so it can't even show. There's this plugin part. The plugins, I don't think it even load. Yeah, it doesn't even load. Okay. The plugins are like, there's still things that JScript right now cannot offer everything that you can ever imagine. So, but they give you an opportunity to actually build your own, or maybe somebody has already built it and you can just import it into your project. And I'll show you where the plugins are kept. Then there are also other ways in which, there are also 4 ways in which you can build a JScript. You can also build JScript games using 4 different ways. And the first one is using GUI, like the way we're using here. We're using buttons, we're using texts, we're using the layout. Yeah. Then the other one is how we use the image. They create image or add image. Turns out actually the image has got really cool functionalities. Like they're really cool. You can even save an image after editing it, which is really cool. We can also use GL view, yeah, and you can also use game view, but the most recommended one for more advanced games, by the way, all the games are in 2D. You can try, I don't know, 3 was this, I don't know, it's 3JS, the one that allows 3D rendering of graphics. Yeah, you can try that to try to build a 3D game, but I haven't really tried it. I haven't really tried anything to build a game, but I think it's possible. It might be possible, but they say that according to their documentation, they say that the only builders is 2D games. Not references. Introduction, then create games. They say here. Yeah, but not frequently they think of 3D as something like that. So here, JScript doesn't natively support 3D graphics yet. However, it might not be far away. Let's be patient. Yeah, but for now we're stuck with 2D, and they're really cool. It's not like they're really bad, because there are these game examples like here, down here, where the guy built dinosaur game. It was really cool. I think it was really cool. And now we're gonna talk about the file structure, and that's the whole reason I built this application, the file manager, to view this file structure. So if you're using if you're using any Android version before Android 10, you find a JScript folder just here, but unfortunately, due to some permission that Android 10 has, it's actually found in Android. Then click on data, then click on where are you then click on here, this package name, then click on files, then you find the Droidscript. Now this is the package let me just call the file structure, the plugins, the extensions. Okay, here I don't have any plugins. You remember when I said like you can build your own plugins, right? Yeah, they're saved here, then imported into Droidscript as a zipped file. And then you have extensions, the one that's used for the AIDE and back button. And then we have the APK, where all APK files are kept. We have the name of our apps, our current apps. We had app 1, app 2, app 3. So this is the file structure that JScript has. And what's the other thing I skipped? And in case you want to back up your JScript project, they're saved in SPK. SPK. Unfortunately, I did not back up any JScript project, so it's not here. It's supposed to be here, but it will be there if you back it up. And so let's now try to view one file structure for our app, the app that we just built. It has image. Remember the image, right? Where we kept our current image, the app.png. Sound, in case you have some sound. HTML, in case you want to import some HTML using your web view, or your create web view. And our actual file, which is app.js, which actually has this code, the app.js, which actually has this code. I guess with that, I think that's everything. That's a brief overview of the whole entire JScript project or JScript tutorial. And yeah, and this is how I actually built the form manager. It's actually not really complex. This is the whole app. Like, that's how simple JavaScript make things to be done. Like, it's actually, this is the whole app, and it does all this functionality. I can click back, and the moment I'm here, it will close, which is really fancy. Okay, there's just something. JavaScript is really something. They really put in a lot of effort to build this, and it's really cool. So yeah, I guess with that, I'm actually done the tutorial. Anyway, thanks guys. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Ha!